In this video, I'm going to show you how to import a recipe from a website. So as you can see, I'm in the food section, and where it says custom recipes, there's a place where it says import recipe. I'm going to click on that. And the first thing that it's going to ask us is a URL. So I'm, let's say, in Pinterest, and I really like this recipe that I found, and I want to copy the URL. I'm going to hit the three dots on the top right, and I'm going to hit copy link. And then I'm going to go back to Cronometer, and I'm going to hit paste. It's going to ask me if I allow the paste. Yes. And then we're going to say import. It's going to take a few seconds to work. I think it's pretty fast. Oh, there we go. Excellent. So here you can see the list of ingredients. So oftentimes I like to cross-reference to make sure that these ingredients are correct, but I haven't had massive errors. So sometimes like spices are going to be a little bit off. Most of the time it's pretty darn close. I also just want to check like the cut of meat, for example, or sometimes like the bone broth type, for example, would be something that I would want to choose, or maybe I want to use oil instead of butter, or maybe I want to use less butter or more butter. I can modify any or all of these ingredients to my liking. So if I wanted to, let's say, do more Greek yogurt, I could hit the Greek yogurt field, and then I can either adjust the item. This is where I would adjust the portion size, or I can hit swap item. This is where I would swap that ingredient entirely. Okay, so once you've double checked all of this and made the modifications that you wanted, you can go next, and you will have to make sure that you remember the title, because then you're going to need to search it by this title. So this one is called chicken shawarma bowls. So we want to make sure we remember that. Hit next, save recipe. And then when we go under diary, we can hit the plus sign, and under the custom tab, we can look for chicken shawarma. Here we go, right here. I don't know if that's the one. That might have been one of my custom recipes, actually. Shawarma. There you go. I think it was chicken shawarma bowls was the recipe. Here we go. And again, we can track it by grams. We would want to make sure to set the cooked weight first. If you haven't watched that section thoroughly, please go back. I think this is pretty much all I want to show you. So we can add it to the diary and now see how this is. Whoops, we didn't track the proper serving size. So go back into the serving size, select grams, and let's just say we had 300 grams of it. Perfect. Save. Here we are. Perfect. It's already logged in. We're ready to go. And as I was mentioning, because this is a mixed ingredient type of recipe, you want to make sure that when you create that recipe, you set the cooked weight. So this is something that I instruct you how to do step by step in the video titled Creating a Custom Recipe. So if you haven't watched that one yet, make sure to watch it. It just for clarity's sake, I'm going to show you what I mean. So if we go back under food and we go back to the custom recipe field and we look for that shawarma recipe again, click on that. See how at the bottom it says set cooked recipe weight? So we would want to weigh the totality of that recipe, and we could enter that as the set cooked weight. Let's just say it's 2,000, because it's going to be either less or more. It's not going to be the same exact weight. Sometimes it's more if there are a lot of ingredients that expand, like rice, for example, if we add a lot of water. But if there are ingredients that shrink, like meat, for example, that's going to change the weight in a different way as well. So we're going to want to set the cooked weight of the recipe here and then save it. Hit next, save, yes. So this is one thing too. Every time you update a recipe, it's going to update it into all of your previous logs. So just know that. Go update and boom, it's done. Okay, so this is how you import a recipe. If you have any questions, please ask in the chat. We'll see you in the next one.